Today's going good. I got another new guy. He worked with us before. He had a little, let's just say, he had some demons, some problems, and he's back, and everybody's grateful. He's really a nice guy. He's really smart. So hopefully that's all taken care of. You know, there's a lot of people who care about him, so hopefully he can do what he needs to do, help from friends and everything else, and be on the straight and narrow. But everything's going well. I'm doing some design stuff, or trying to, figuring out. Got a couple little glitches, but nothing major. So I thought these are just random thoughts. People over time have asked me about these, so I thought we'd just, talk about that. And the thing of it is that there's a couple pointers I just want to put out there. One is politics and religion. I don't talk about them. Long time ago, when I started doing business, I just said, no, this is something that I'm not going to discuss publicly, and this was long before even social media and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to discuss those things publicly. I have my beliefs, I have my opinions, just like everybody else, and everybody's entitled to those opinions, so that's perfectly fine. But you'll never hear me talking about them, okay? That's one. Two, the customer is always right. That's such a funny one. The customer is not always right. The customer, especially in my business, you can have a customer who says, I want you to shortcut this, I want you to shortcut that, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. And that's all perfectly fine and good. But if it's being done the wrong way, the customer is not right, because you have to have a certain quality and standard in this business. Otherwise, it's going to come back at some point and haunt you. So the customer's not always right. Now, in the case of, you're selling somebody a radio or whatever, and it's defective, and the customer comes back and complains, yeah, the customer is always right. That's perfectly fine. But in my field of work, and everything I've done, the customer's not always right, and you have to be able to say, no, you're wrong. And if they insist, you have to be able to say, okay, well, I'm not doing it then. That's, just been my whole philosophy of how you do things. Now, another one is that I've always tried to, this is number 3, I've always tried to, as a philosophy, give people more than they expect. So if they expect A, try to give them A and B. Because when you do the bare bones minimum for people, that might satisfy them, but when you go up and beyond, then you actually, you gain a level of respect. They understand that, you're not taking advantage, you're giving more than they actually asked for. Now, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but, because sometimes people will push that giving more to an extreme. So you have to play that one a little bit, but you always try to, no matter what you do, if it's for work or whatever you're trying to put out there, give people more than they're expecting. And, 99% of the time, they're going to be more than happy with that. So these are just 3 random things. So it's my beliefs, how I do my businesses, how I do my life. Yes, iced coffee. I think if I bleed, it probably comes out brown like that, not red. And iced coffee, done. Sort of one big sip. On another note, I don't quite understand why, but my Canon 70D, and it could be the heat, it could be the SD card. So I switched the SD card, but the other SD card was perfectly fine, but the audio is coming out like that. So I'm not sure what it is. I know the motor in, video can be a little heat sensitive, and it's not exactly cold down here. So I got to get that worked out. What, you need an ice cube now? Okay. Where's my thank you? Thank you. You're very welcome. I gotta put some food in. Yeah. I gotta put some food in your bowl though, huh? Ah, nothing like a cool drink, huh? No, nothing else to tell anybody? Words. Talk to the camera here. See right here? Talk right here. Your fans want to hear from you. Miss? What? You don't have anything to say today? You always have something to say about everything. Miss? No, you're just going to pose for the camera? Okay. All right.